Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 17 of Let's Play them Danganronpa 1, 2, Reload. Alright, so we received the Despair Bat present. This will make more sense once we get into the next chapter. I'll go over a few things to do with presents in chapter 2. So here we go. Would you like to save the game data? Yes, I would. 1 is the loneliest number. I think that's it's a song reference. Makoto. Triple ellipsis. In order to start off his adventure in chapter 2, we have to enter his bathroom. Let's remember that here was where Sayaka died, and he's quite depressed at this point. He can't really speak. Except until right now. It's gone. Come on. She's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother trying that because I think he did it justice very well. Alright, I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Wow, you're a jerk all of a sudden, Taka.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's effed up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room?
Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air. Yep, let's tell everyone about that. That would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto.
Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right?
If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
You're so unbelievably positive, Hina. So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that a pun? Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well,
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world, working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then.
I'm not going to try it again. Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No,
No.
What?
No what?
I can't
I don't want to
take
live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But
so.
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Dun, dun. I don't think I'll ever forget Ding Dong Bing Bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of crap. Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Ellipsis followed by an exclamation mark. Don't see that too often. Boys, Life of Despair. I love this design of Hiro and Byakuya there. They look so much younger than their, main character counterparts. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he going to do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game, and with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
Well, on a scale of 1 to unexpected, this breaks the Richter scale.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That doesn't make sense. I know the Richter scales for earthquakes and stuff, but yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Of course, Tucker is the one doing it.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Okay. Doesn't this just feel great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Well, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Is this an Assassin's Creed reference? I don't know what reference this is, but yeah, Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. Da, da, da. That could be a Captain Planet reference. I doubt it though, because it's the power is yours. Wait, the power is... Yeah, power's yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. Doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay. Okay, so then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you. Alright. A whole new world.
What the heck?
A whole new world? Like radical.
you guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want, enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. Okay, brave new world. That's a reference to, I don't know, it's in One Piece, but I'm sure it's got like much earlier derivations than that. It's like to do with the exploration of like the old, like Vasco da Gama and Magellan, two Portuguese sailors, and that's all I know. But anyway, enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world?
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey!
God, his eyes like hurt me. Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more
You
time.
hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it.
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Saying his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Alright, so Taka's got some command. Let's back out. Alright, so we're gonna do things in a particular way. Let's talk to Hiro here.
Heck?
Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. Super bad? What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
Serious.
That stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? Okay. I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
Let me out! I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Okay, neither do I. Let's get out of here before we lose more brain cells. Alright, Taka, what do you got to say? Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone! It would seem a path to the second floor has opened
You
up.
hear me?
But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in
Without a
case.
doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself
You
sometimes.
understand?
Well, I'll leave the school to you. Okay. Alright, so yes, as you can see, this area here in front of us was not open. It was blocked by a large gate. So we can head up there. Before we do, let's talk to Mondo, who is just over here. Yeah, Mondo's eyes hurt me. I don't know if he'll do that expression in this talky bit, but yeah. I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Crap. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us.
Damn it.
There we go. That hurts my eyes. It's like, imagine trying to like squint like that. That just like make your eye almost pop. Hey!
What?
Don't make that face. You look like a pussy. You want me to put some fighting spirit in you? Well, do you? No, thanks. I think I've got enough for now. Well, okay. I'm gonna go look for another way out then. Okay, you do that. Alright, here we go. Let's head upstairs to the second floor of the school. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? Let's go find out. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's got to be something here. Alright, so we've got the girls' toilets, the boys' toilets. There's some more stuff down there. That tells us that we're on the second floor in the school zone. Remember how I was talking about like one side's a dormitory and the other side's a school zone. And here is a pool with a nice little anchor. I just realized the door kind of looks like a face with like a teardrop in the form of the anchor.
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto. Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool, pool, pool! You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Alright, so let's talk to all three. Yeah, let's start with Chihiro and move left. Hey Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of
What?
thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I kind of like to get a little stronger. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected. But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Hina.
Okay.
The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. Ah, I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? Alright, Celeste.
The second floor has opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for
Do
us.
you understand?
Ah, bloody hell, this freaky.
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad.
Alright, so we've talked to all of them. Now it says for me to examine the boys' locker room. Behind the store is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really?
Ugh.
If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
But
But what if someone opens a door and then someone else sneaks in?
Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity.
There you go, a little bit of barbity there.
See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all duka 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 duka.
just a second.
I bet it'd really hurt if you got shot by that thing.
Um.
No, I think it'd be a little worse than that.
But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not?
What? That never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this?
I got it!
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Okay.
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's cause all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age you try opening a plastic bottle.
Jesus. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them.
All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you... Wow.
Wow. Really? Wow.
just the worst.
That's kind of a bad insinuation there. That might have stepped over the line there. I hate you so much.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya!
That really did step over the line in my opinion, damn. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer
You got
myself
it.
up. Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Alright, brilliant. So we're almost at the end of this episode. Where are we going next? Let's get out of here. Alright, so... yeah, this whole thing it actually reminds me a little bit of like SpongeBob or something, like the colors. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Alright, so we've got Classroom 2A, and actually all the way down here, I'll just show you, we've actually got Classroom 2B. But there's not too much in there. Sakura is in 2A, but she doesn't say anything important. So we can head into the library next. You know what, the library is going to be quite a long sequence of events, so I might just stop here. We're off to a good start. Another thing real quick, do not examine anything that I'm not examining. Just do exactly as I'm doing if you're following along. It'll make things a lot easier later on. So I'm just going to give myself a little bit of a save here because that was a good amount of work that we did. That one and that one. And yeah, we'll come back next time, do some more stuff concerning whatchamacallit, like the main story, and then eventually, probably by the end of next episode or the episode after that, we'll get to some more interesting stuff to do with game mechanics and how we're going to prepare ourselves for later. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 17 of Let's Platinum Danganronpa 1-2 Reload. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.